I want to preface this with a small apology for all of my speech errors and my speech impediment coming through very poorly in this video. There were also some background noises that I couldn't quite clean out of the audio. I'm still working with my program trying to figure everything out, so hopefully we can avoid this in the future. That being said, I hope you can still enjoy the video.
Welcome to the most ingenious, clever, brilliant implementation of a stealth maze in Scout Code history. It's mesmerizing. And yes, there's no need to wonder, I designed it myself. So, it looks like you have the chip from Mr. Coyle. Everything is in order. If you're ready to be dazzled, you may proceed.
This one can be frustrating. There's also chests hidden
The first rule of
throughout.
stealth is easy enough. Don't be seen. Through the marvels of my clever engineering, you can tell just where and how far the great beastie can see. And right now, he's got his cruel gaze fixed on just the thing you need to proceed. A key to the next gate. But vermin don't react instantly. Keep a weather eye on your enemies, and you'll get a sense of their awareness of you. The closer you are, the faster they react. But you'll always have a moment or two to recover stealth, in case you're caught by surprise. So then, Initiate, how do you suppose a clever scout can get his paws on that key without being seen and captured?
So that's the objective right there. But if you come back over here, there's a chest. And there's multiple chests throughout here. I really don't know what the purpose is.
Good show. Exploration is what keeps all of this scouting work fun. You never know what you'll find around the next bend.
I don't know if the food comes in handy, but every single one of these has bread and cheese in it. So the big issue with this guy is that he's got that eye on that key.
That's it. Oh, that's it. Stay on your toes, and you can stay hidden from almost any of the duller critters like vermin.
So you want to pull out your slingshot and go boop. Whoops. Kind of hit him over into the other direction. And you wander over.
Well,
Take
now,
yourself a key.
I'm impressed. Oh, of course, a real rat isn't wearing a blooming lantern. Most of the time. But you did well on this shit. Let's move on.
Down that way, I believe, is another chest. Ah, shoot. I walked into him. Doesn't matter, still got the key.
We're silent. When you're on a scurry, you can be heard a long way off. And of course, the ground you tread upon makes a mighty difference as well. Silence and slowness are kissing cousins.
Ugh.
Like being glimpsed out of the corner of their little beady eyes, a single noise won't alert a rat immediately. You'll have a precious moment to recover, if you stay perfectly still and let the moment pass. If you make a mistake, freeze, and watch your enemy closely, in the hopes they go back to ignoring you. Did you know that when a rat hears a suspicious noise, they'll start moving towards its source? So, a wee thing like ourselves can use sound and decoys to our advantage. It'll get you thinking it will. Imagine the possibilities.
So, over to the left, I believe, is another chest. We're gonna go this way. Don't bump any of these. What was that game from the 90s? Don't wig daddy!
The third rule of stealth is the hardest to control. Don't get scented. But Laban has his own lesson on noses and nostrils, so I won't bother you with such things here. Just be sure to be aware of your own scent at all times in the wild.
I think there's another chest back there.
Use cover to your benefit at every possible turn. You can see out, but they can't see in. Oh, it's fantastic for spying. But it's also often quite noisy. so stay cautious and slow. If there was a fourth rule of stealth, which there isn't, it would be to work your environment. Use what's available. Be clever and alert. Be like me. And while fighting a vermin toe-to-toe isn't always possible, using your wits to stay safe is always a good choice. This is the last of my clockwork rats. It can see, hear, and move. Oh, my finest creation yet. So, use what you've learned and show me you can get past the monster without getting yourself detected.
I believe there's another chest down there.
Excellent work, Initiate. Excellent work. I'm quite certain I couldn't have done any better myself. If I were carrying a sack full of dibbons. But you passed all the same. And that's what matters, right?
Well, I mean, you cheated that first time and just arbitrarily saw me as I turned around, so... And if you'd like, there is another item over here in the watchtower. There goes Faybie.